The Lunch Table is a Discord server that has gone through many ups and downs throughout its lifespan. On June 19th, 2020, the server was created by Jazz, and just minutes after its creation, 3 members had joined: Richard, Dying Galaxy, and Being Dini. In under a year, the server has gone through many phases. Mainly, the server was formed just to play video games with one another. What started as 4 friends trying to play Roblox ended up being a lot more. Along the way, new members have come and gone, while some have stuck around. From Roblox to Minecraft, this is the history of the Lunch Table. One random afternoon in the summer of 2020, 4 friends banded together to create a server on Discord that would eventually be known as the Lunch Table. The first thing these 4 did was add each other on Roblox. However, they quickly got bored of the game and moved on to Minecraft. During this period, 4 new members joined the server. First, it was That J, followed by Kazefulf, Jules, then finally Bob. These 8 members played on a Minecraft world, with several conflicts here and there. They continued to play Minecraft until this happened. Dying Galaxy, the host of the world, was going on a vacation. He claimed to bring his Xbox with him to play the world while he was out of town, but this did not turn out to be the case. Weeks passed and the server fell into inactivity. This period of inactivity would last until September. In September, the server went under its biggest change thus far. Among Us began its reign as a party game, and the Lunch Table server grew with it. Friends outside of the Lunch Table Discord were invited in order to have a massive game of Among Us. Even with all the new members, however, they still struggled to host a full game. The time between September and November meant a lot of innovation to the server. Members began experimenting with games to play. These games include Scribble.io, PlayingCards.io, and chess. Most notably, the COD Squad was formed. The COD Squad would play the FPS game COD Mobile on their phones. The most notable members of this squad were That J, Jazz, and Richard. Aside from games, the Lunch Table implemented a new way to gather the VC together. This was the invention of movie night. Members of the Discord would pitch ideas in for a movie to watch. Users like Jazz and Jules would often bring ideas like Frozen and Your Name. your name in particular stuck with the server, and thus the spree of sad anime movies began. On the Day of the Dead, the server watched Coco and the Book of Life, and on one random Friday, the server got together to watch the space movies Interstellar, The Martian, and Ad Astra. After Among Us died within the server, it took the general channel with it too. And as general died, a new sector of the Discord was born. While general may have died, the server lived on in a private channel known as the Elite Chat. The Elitists were a group comprised of the most active users on the server. The Elitists consisted of Bean Dini, Jazz, Richard, Dine Galaxy, Jules, That J, Martin 1500, and Kaze Fove. After the death of Among Us, the group moved back to Minecraft and started the world Pen Island.
Yo, he's doing it! Look up.
What the bet? Aren't you guys taking damage?
Garbage. Wait. Wait, what?
Pen Island was a big thing on the Discord. It was the main source of entertainment for the elitists. Footage of Pen Island, uploaded by Jazz, was some of the first video documentation of the interactions in the Discord. These would later evolve into the Lunch Table YouTube channel. At the time of its creation, the Elite Chat was known as General without the toxicity. This group was the driving force for the server from November 2020 to January 2021. In late January 2021, the server was starting to fade away. After a major mishap involving private relationships, the server fell into disarray. The lunch table was very silent. Sure, there were some days of activity, but it was quiet on most days. Simply put, it was nothing like the Among Us days. The inactive users were kicked by the admin, and the elitists moved back to general in order to clean up the server a little. However, it did not increase activity in the slightest. Notably, Martin 1500, now known as Solo, fell into a deep phase of not caring. Specifically, his thoughts on the three users who were said to be ghosting the Discord took a turn. These three were Jules, Dying Galaxy, and That J, who is now known as Sway. These three were suspected of hosting a private Discord by Jazz and Solo, and they were right. However, nobody knew why they did this, not until Jazz had enough of the silence. Over the month of February, Jazz began interrogating the three rogue members, often using hostile action to find an answer. For the entire month, there was no clear answer, but on March 3rd, 2021, this happened. Chaz snapped, and the intensity of his actions only got worse. Eventually, he got an answer, but at what cost? What happened that night only drove the stake into the heart of the server. But what comes next? Well, you can never tell. The server's glory days have long passed, and it's hard to say what the server has to offer next. The next episode could be anywhere from dead silence to some sort of renaissance period. If one thing's for certain, is that the lunch table had a very memorable run, regardless of what comes next.